everyone, welcome back to the kitchen. Today I am going to show you how to make zucchini noodle lasagna. It is delicious and fairly easy. You're going to start off by cutting your zucchini into halves and then into little slices about a 1/4 inch thick, and you can either grill these or bake them in an oven at 500 for like 5 minutes, flip them 5 more minutes. You just are trying to get some of the liquid out of the zucchini. And if you really want to, you can just skip that and just cover them in salt and let them sit and then pat them dry if you don't want to. But I think this will add another yummy flavor to it, especially if you grill it. But you just cover them with a cooking spray. I used olive oil, salt, pepper, and some garlic powder on both sides, and then cook them. And then you're going to make your meat mixture, and make sure you preheat your oven to 350, obviously after you bake them if you choose to go that way. And you're gonna heat a skillet, really medium high, and going to mince some garlic also. I almost forgot that part. I'm not sure if you can hear, but it's raining. And you only need 1 pound of meat for this, but I have 2.5 pounds. So, whatever. Actually didn't make enough zucchini the first time, so I can go ahead and show you how to do it. You wash your zucchini, you cut off the ends, and then you cut it in half, and then you're just gonna cut little. I like to cut off the ends too because they're ugly and I'll feed them to my birds. But you cut them, you get about around 6 slices per zucchini half. Just cut them into little thin strips, and then I'm throwing them on a cookie sheet. I'm excited because I love lasagna, but you know, lasagna noodles. And this is a delicious low carb way to still get that yummy lasagna, and it's easy peasy. I think I used like 7 zucchinis for this, but you can also use a smaller dish and use less zucchini. Okie dokie. So next, you're just gonna cover these with some spray. And then salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Alrighty, and then I just flip them and season the other side. Okay, once it heats up a little bit, you're gonna add in your garlic, about a tablespoon or so. And you're just gonna let that go for like 30 seconds to a minute to get a little fragrant. So like I said, you only need 1 pound, but I just have 2.5 pounds, so I'm gonna use it all. Okay, I'm just gonna use this method. Cuts the grease. You don't ever want to throw grease straight into your sink. It'll clog the heck out of it. Back into there it goes. Now you're going to add, if you have 1 cup of meat, or sorry, 1 pound of ground beef, you're going to add 1 1/3 cup of marinara sauce. But I have more, so I'm adding more. That looks good to me. And you're just gonna combine this. I'm gonna throw a little more sauce in here. And then I'm just saving some sauce, and that's gonna be the first layer in the lasagna dish. Alright, now you can take that off of the heat. So I'm just gonna put a layer of marinara sauce down at the bottom. If you want, you can skip this and just put like olive oil or whatever. Now we're gonna make our ricotta mixture, which I have chopped basil. It smells so darn good. Chopped basil smells fresh basil. It's half a cup of fresh basil. It smells amazing. It smells so refreshing. Golly. And then you're gonna take a 15-ounce container of whole milk ricotta, room temperature. And to this you are going to add 2 eggs, 2 large eggs. Just gonna mix this up real good. Don't use cottage cheese. You can't replace ricotta with cottage cheese. It's not creamy enough, it'll be lumpy, it'll look weird. You'll regret it. Just ricotta. We are going to add a layer of the zucchini noodles. Just do a nice little layer with the cute little zucchini noodles. Okay, now you're gonna add a third of the ricotta mixture. Put it on top of this. Delicious. Okay, now you're going to add a third of the meat mixture. Just a good little layer on there. Now you're going to add mozzarella. You're supposed to use 8 ounces, but of course I like to use more. So I have 4 cups of mozzarella cheese here. So I'm probably going to do a cup from this layer. Next, more zucchini layer. Another ricotta layer. Candy, you're so darn silly. You're so darn silly. Okay. Now another layer of the meat mixture. Now we're going to do another layer of the ricotta. Yes. The rest of the meat. Now the last layer of the zucchini and the rest of your cheese. Almost looks like a pan just filled with cheese, which is the correct way to do it. Alrighty, now pop this sucker in the oven at 350 for about half an hour. And then I'm gonna let it rest for like 10 minutes. And then I will be back. Alrighty, so I let mine bake for 30 minutes and then I broiled it for a couple minutes and let it sit for like 10 minutes or whatever. And it turned out beautifully. I'm going to get a piece and show you. It looks sloppy but delicious. Alright, let's give this sucker a try. Oh yeah, delicious. Super yummy. Next time I think I'll add some chili flakes to it to give it a little kick. But otherwise, very delicious. It's a fun thing to make, you know? Yeah. Super yummy. I do recommend adding the more meat like I did. Can't have too much meat in lasagna. But I think that is going to be it for this video. I appreciate everybody watching this. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later.